Hello guys, so welcome back to Vondessa J. I am your girl Vondessa J, and today guys we are talking about something that I never thought that it would happen to me. The topic, the gout. You know, in the next 5 months your girl will be 50 years old. I would have never guessed this early on in 2024 and so very close to being 50 years old that things will already start changing as I'm already getting older. You know, we get older by the seconds, not by the years, by the second. And what has already occurred to me for this year, guys? Oh boy, I found out that I have the gout in my right foot. So let's go back a little bit. So about 3 weeks ago, guys, I woke up and I could not move my foot. And I was like, what in the heck is going on? My foot was swollen. But the craziest thing, I could put on socks, I could touch my foot. I felt heat and fever in it. It was reddish color, but I did not know what was going on. So I went on to, for the next week, just keeping my foot elevated, didn't go to work, kept my foot elevated. Some days it would go down. At night, here it is, it flare up and it swells up. And I was like, what in the heck is going on? Hear me, still not trying to go to the doctor. So I moved from upstairs to downstairs. So I didn't have to worry about going up and down the staircase because I was limping so bad. And I wanted to be more accessible to a bathroom if I needed. And if I needed to get something to drink, something to eat, I did not always have to call one of the kids. So on last Friday, I was at work, guys. I don't know if I stirred up because I was moving around just so much, or if it was the day before. And I'm gonna tell you, because it's a lot of things that would trigger this stuff. The day before, I did some stir fry and it had a lot of bell peppers in it. So at work, I worked that whole week and I was limping, but I'm telling you, when I came home that Thursday, baby, I took off my shoe and my sock and I thought my foot was going to explode, okay? So that Friday, I didn't go into work. That was that Thursday. So Friday night, guys, I took a leave. I'm not supposed to take a leave, but I was like, bump that. I'm going to take a leave. So I took a leave and I woke up in the middle of the night to get some water and to use the restroom. And I was in so much pain. So it was so unbearable too. I was almost in tears. So what I decided to do, guys, I was like, you know what? I'm not going no farther with this. I'm going to the emergency room. So I asked my son, I said, hey, I know you know the emergency rooms around here take a long time. Will you just go and drop me off at the emergency room? It's going to take 4, 5, 6 hours. You know how the emergency rooms are, y'all. So my son, he was just like, I'm staying with my mama. So it didn't take much time to get to the back. The doctor came in, she looked at my foot. They were more concerned about my blood pressure than my foot. And I don't know, because I've been going through so much since my dad passed, thought-wise, mentally-wise. Things that was my dad, people keeping things away from me. It's just been a lot. Then me working, then the alternator in my car went out. That's $3,700. So it has been so much going on. And then boom, here's my foot. So when I got there, guys, and I know y'all about to come for me in the comments. I have too. That's getting ready to come to me in the comments. And I know, girlfriend, I already know, sis, I know you coming to me on Instagram, I know. But guys, when I got there to took my blood pressure, it was 222 over 113. Yes, headed for a heart attack or a stroke. Yes. So the doctor came in and she was like, right now your foot is not my concern. We got to get this blood pressure down. So for 2 hours, they went back and forth. They did x-rays to my foot. And because, you know my background, I know how to read an x-ray. So I look at x-rays. I was like, okay, not sure what that is, but I know what that is. So she was like, she came in, she was like, hey, while you're here, let me go ahead and take all your blood work so I can check for your kidney function and everything. It was because my blood pressure was so high. So lo and behold, guys, when she came back, she said, your blood work looks fantastic. Your kidney function is fantastic. She said, but I did find something. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, so what you found? She said, your uric acid level. And when she said that, I'm like, God doggone it, don't tell me I got the gout. She said, well, okay, let me explain to you. Your uric acid level, anytime it's over a 6.0, it's pre-gout. So mine was a 6.1. So guys, your girl has the gout in her foot. So she prescribed 2 things for me, Tylenol, which I did not fill that prescription, guys, because it was easy to me get ibuprofen and didn't have to do with Tylenol, because if you're like me, Tylenol put me to sleep, and I was like, no, we would not be doing that. So the next thing, she gave me a prescription for pills for the gout. So for the last 2 days, I have been 3 days. Today is day number 3, and today is the 21st of February. So I have been taking it now. Let me tell y'all about this little pill. This little pill here, I will show y'all the pill in my hand on camera. This pill is so small. It's smaller than a water pill. If you know about Lasix and all, this is smaller than a water pill. This pill is something. It's TMI, but if you have the gout and you have to go on a prescription, I will put the name of the prescription right here, and the milligrams. If you have to go on this, let me tell you something about this one pill. First of all, it is tiny. It's tiny and it's purple, lavender purple. Number 2, guys, it's gonna make you hungry all the time. I don't get it. I've never had a prescription that was given to me that makes me hungry. And if you know your girl and you've been around for a while, you know your girl don't like food like that. So instead of me going through my stomach ground, I'm like, look, I eat this. Like this morning, guys, I put a potato in the microwave and I ate that potato. I didn't want anything else. Like right now, after I film this, I'm going to eat something because I need to eat something else. The third thing, guys, is it's going to make you poodaloo. I am very regular, but if I was not regular, baby, this pill is going to make you poodaloo. And when I say it's time to go, you better get there, okay? It's like that. And the fourth thing, guys, this pill will make you sleepy. So I have been taking it, like I said, today is day number 3. Have I seen like any difference in my foot? I have. I can now bend my big toe, and it's all just in my big toe and in your bunion. Most of the time when you get the gout, guys, it's like on your foot. It's like in your bunion, where your toe area to your bunion, you have a space there and you move your toe back and forth, whatever. So it's within that joint. And on the x-ray, you can see the crystals. And uric acid, guys, is crystals around your bone. It's more so around your cushion of your bones. So I can now move my toe forward, and I can move it forward, backwards and forward. Now this is the thing that got me with my foot. You know, if you've been here a while, 2 years ago, I had foot surgery on my left foot, and I had to have a plate and a screw in that foot. And time to time when I'm walking, especially if I'm walking barefoot, I can feel the screw in the bottom of my foot. Now the right foot, I have never had surgery on that foot, but guys, it's like I can't put my foot totally flat like that. I literally have to walk up like that because it feel like it's something up under the bottom of my foot and it hurts. So I have another doctor's appointment that's coming up for the simple reason, guys, it is something else going on my foot. And also my big toe, you know, your big toe is usually like that. Mine is like that now. So they say is no remedy for the gout. So let me take y'all down this. My mom, they say is genetics, and guys, for sure it is. It is definitely. My mom had the gout. My mom had the gout. I was living about an hour and 20 minutes from my mom. And guys, my mom could not get out the bed to go to the restroom, to do anything. The only thing she called my sister like 200 times. She never did answer. So my mom called me. At the time, I was living in Columbia, South Carolina. My mom called me and I said, Mama, I'm going to get you help. I said, no need for me to come all the way down there because I don't have a key to get in your house. And you can't come to the door. So I called my dad and I told my dad, Mama has a flare up in her foot. She can't get out of bed. She can't do anything. And your other child is not answering the phone. So I called my sister, had to be about 300 times. My dad had to call her about 300 times. Never answered the phone at all. So I called my dad. He called me. He said, hey, baby girl, did you get her? I said, no. I said, you know what? I have only one last resort. That is to call the sheriff department to go to her house. So indeed, that's what I did. I called the sheriff department, went to her house. Instead of her jump on something and go straight to Mama, she called like, what's wrong? So nevertheless, my mom had gout, and with my dad had gout really, really bad also. And his toes and in his knuckles, you can literally see it in Daddy's knuckles, where it had the uric acids had built up composite around his joints, so you can see it, and also in his wrist you can see it. So I would joke with my mom and dad all the time. I would always tell my mom before she passed away, I said, Mama, it's one thing, don't pass me the gout because I don't want it. I would tell my mom and dad all the time, and when Daddy would have the flares, I was like, let me tell you something, Daddy. Just like I told Mama, don't y'all give me that. Lo and behold, here my mom, yesterday on the 20th was my mom's 72nd birthday. My mom died in 2011, so it's been 13 years. And my dad passed away November 13th of last year, 23. And it's like I'm sitting here now and I'm like, right when I found I had a gout, I was like, now I can't pick up the phone and call my mom nor dad and say, why y'all gave me this? So it is definitely genetics. It doesn't matter if your mother just had it or your father just had it. Genetically, you will pick it up. But my mom and dad both had the gout. So here I am, 49 years old and 5 months away from being 50, and I have the gout. Mind you, I am just getting back in high heels from my first foot surgery. I'm just getting in heels. And if you remember, I did a video, I think it was a collaboration with my cousin Melinda over at IB Doll. And I told you guys that something was wrong with my foot, so I could only have on one shoe or a boot on that video. Well, it was during that time still, and when I said something to a different doctor, he was like, oh, we're going to have to go in and do surgery. It's probably the same thing with the other one. Y'all. So, kind of found out with it being the gout, it's getting better. I can say that it's getting better. Now, let me run down this with the gout. there are crystals. You can have a surgery to have them scrape. You can have a surgery. They're made for incisions, microscopic, and scrape around your bones. You can definitely get that done, in which, if it get any worse, I'm definitely getting that surgery. The next thing, guys, is you just have to take the pills. Whenever you have a flare-up, you have to take those pills. Now let's get into something that it's changing up your diet. Now look, I'm already on restricted diets, from kidneys to heart to blood pressure, okay? I'm already on restricted diets. Also, I have lupus. So if you know anyone have lupus, you know, hey, we restricted, we can't eat a lot of things. So when I was looking over the paperwork, well, I know when my dad had the gout and my mom, they was like, well, my mom be like, I want cabbage, but I can't eat the cabbage. My dad was like, I want collard greens, but I can't eat the collard greens. And I know red meats are just like, it will interfere with it. Seafood will interfere with it. Okay, so now let's run down with me, Vondessa. I don't eat collard greens. I don't eat Brussels sprouts. I don't eat asparagus. I don't eat turnip greens. I don't eat mustard greens. I don't eat any of that. But what I absolutely love, guys, is cabbage. It's cabbage, guys. So what I got to do is research or ask my daughter what is the difference between me eating the purple cabbage versus the red cabbage. Because I'm telling you, I cook green cabbage every purple, blue, polka dot moon. But when it comes down to the purple, oh my gosh, I can eat a plate of it now and suffer tomorrow. So the next things, guys, in the meat department, can't have any seafood, which I don't eat seafood because of my lupus, and it has the iodine in it, so I don't eat it. The next thing is red meats, and I really don't eat red meats like that. But it's the next two things, and I'm sitting there like, what the heck am I supposed to eat? So turkey, guys. Can't eat turkey. What am I going to eat? So as I was going through and researching, it said chicken. Don't you understand? I'm African American. We love our chicken. Baked, barbecue, ball, fried, rotisserie. We want our chicken. So guys, it's telling me that you have to just mind the amount that you eat. So I will definitely be, because I'm so used to making turkey nuggets, like chicken nuggets. I'm used to making turkey nuggets at home or turkey burgers at home, because I cannot digest ground beef. I can't digest that because of I lost my spleen. So it's hard for me to digest that with them moving different parts of my stomach. So guys, dairy, perfectly fine. No problem with dairy. You can eat your dairies. So it's just like, here I am. I'm on another diet. So it's just like I am really stuck with eating fruit and drinking water and sprinkling a little bit of cheese and yogurt on top. Y'all, I just don't know. I have been seeing a significant difference within the last 3 weeks because I really haven't had an appetite like that. Yeah, and she's swinging. Every time I look, I'm trying to move her around. So guys, and this ring is a 9. So right now, I probably can wear like a, literally, if you can see that. See how much the space on it? So right now, I probably wear a size 8 ring. Yeah. So the things that they tell you to do when you have the gout, change your diet, be in a restricted diet. And boy, this is really restricted. The next thing is to lose weight. We'll talk about this weight thing. I'm always doing exercise and losing weight and all of that stuff. So I'm very, very much so all about myself with that. When they weighed me at the hospital, I was 193 pounds. I was utterly surprised, shocked, but excited, okay? Coming from 400 pounds, well, 398 pounds, still 400. I am just like super stuck, super excited. The next thing is exercising. I love, and I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. Now you're telling me I have the gout, but I'm supposed to exercise. How am I supposed to walk there? I love power walking, whether it's on the treadmill, whether it's at the track in our subdivision. I am a sucker for walking. I love power walking. So I'm like, if it's in your foot, how am I supposed to walk? So, nevertheless, guys, your girl has developed genetics of the gout from both of my parents. I don't remember at all my grandmother saying that she had the gout. I don't remember that at all. I've never heard. My grandmother was buried on my 14th birthday, and I was a grandmama's girl, so I've never heard grandmama say that it was anything with the gout that she went through. But with my mom and my dad, absolutely. Both my parents had gout. So, you know 100% I am a product of my mom and daddy full on. Because everything my mom and dad have gone through, and my grandma, I got them all. So it's no doubt whatsoever who's my mom and who's my dad. Because Dana would say, they're the parents. So guys, I wanted to give y'all an update. I would like talk in a different video, probably in a regular vlog, to tell y'all guys how things are going right now. I'm still walking with semi-limp. Also, let me tell you this. Most people that has the gout, and it's so weird, with my mom and my dad, with them having gout in their feet, they didn't want anything to touch their foot. Nothing, not even the air that blows by too fast. They didn't want. Mine is different. I right now have on my Uggs. I sleep with my footy socks on. It does not bother it at all. So it's weird. I don't know if it's different types of gout, or maybe because I'm at a pre-stage of a 6.1. That's probably why it's like that, my uric acid level. But the highest your uric acid level can go is a 7.0. So from 6.0 to 7.0, that is your scale. So I'm like right there at the very beginning. And your girl want to stay there. Oh my gosh, I want to stay there. I don't want to go up that. No, we're not trying to do that. So nevertheless, guys, yes, I want to go ahead and touch on that. Also, you can't drink sodas. You can't eat sweets, candy. You have a flare-up. You will have a flare-up. So I have been eating chocolate, and I've been eating ice cream. And I feel fine today. I just ate ice cream cone a few minutes ago. I feel fine. But nevertheless, guys, I want to give y'all this update. So if you or anyone in your family has the gout and you know anything about it, tell me some of the things that they have gone through. Also, how they deal with it. Do they have where their extremity is very, very sensitive? They can't stay in a sock, someone touching it or anything. Do they have fever in their foot? I would like to know, because this is my first go around. This has been 3 weeks now with me suffering with the gout with a flare-up. So I would like to know. So guys, I'm getting ready to end it here. Hopefully you did get some knowledge. And if you have any of these feelings in your foot or whatever, please do go and get them checked out by a licensed professional. because you may just need to go ahead and get it taken care of. So this old wagon is starting to squeak, y'all. I'm almost 50 and this wagon is squeaking now. But nevertheless, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Please like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up my video. Please do share it out. Tell a neighbor and tell a friend. And you know what I like to say at all the end of my videos, I gotta go, but I will be back. And until the next one, have a good one. Bye.
You should come around.